AFTV, we got Mo via stream, and I see Mo. You always kind of give these little titles where I can get a little clue into how you're feeling about the game, and you've put Mo footballing reasons. Now, is that
you tell me?
You're talking about the creativity, aren't you? And the lack of Ozil being in the team.
Yeah. Robbie, did we show the required level of creativity in our play today to beat not only a good Premier League team, but a very, very good, like, a top 6, potentially top 4 Premier League team? Was that creativity there?
No, wasn't.
And this question is going to come up relentlessly. I am not for a second saying that Arteta doesn't have a point in not putting Mesut Ozil in the starting lineup. I completely get that. If a player is not showing the required effort, if it's not showing you what you need to see in terms of commitment, winning the ball back, doing all the dirty aspects of a game, I get that. You have to let them know, no, you're not guaranteed to start. You're not going to be my first choice. But 10 minutes to go, 15 minutes to go, whatever, half an hour to go, in a game like this where you need to get a goal, and you say to him, go on then, go and show me what you can do that you claim to be good at, that you think you deserve to earn your money for. Because I'm not asking you to defend right now. I'm not asking you to chase back right now. I'm asking you to go and create. Put him out there for all of the world to see that this is what this guy claims to do, be the assist king. Go and say, that's it, go run that gauntlet now. And he's missed out on giving that, giving himself that option to go and challenge a player of Mesut Ozil's quality. It's stupid. It's absolute stupidity on behalf of Arsenal that we are not giving ourselves that option in our locker.
What do you make of it? Somebody suggested early in one of the interviews, right, that they also feel that this whole Mesut Ozil saga might have affected the morale of the team because, now, that's 2 on the bounce that we've lost since all this controversy started coming out. Do you think that's a bit too strong?
I think, Robbie, look, I never try and artificially create a reason to criticise Arsenal, right? And with that one, it's pure speculation. Maybe it has hit the morale. You can obviously see a logical reason. It does seem like the players really like Mesut Ozil. When you follow them on Instagram and stuff, it doesn't seem like there's any bad feeling at all, So it seems like he's a popular guy in the dressing room, but it's pure speculation to say it's affected morale. But what's not speculation is what we see on the pitch. We can see that for ourselves. And you look at our Premier League squad that we've registered and you think to yourself, come on, don't take don't take us for a joke. Obviously, Mesut Ozil was good enough to get in there. I'm not saying he has to start, and I'm not saying he would have won us the game today. But every single time we play like that, this question's going to come up.
True.
Simple as that.
It's true. And
the way Arsenal have handled it is appalling. It's a mockery. It really is. They're clueless, to be honest with you, in the way they've handled it.
Another guy who's picking up a bit of stick was Mustafi today for his defending on that second goal. Do you think he's been a bit unfairly scapegoated for losing the game today, or do you just feel that his positioning was all over the place?
What do people expect? This is what I don't get about people and the lack of logic. Look, you vote Tory, kids will starve. You play Mustafi, he'll make mistakes. I'm not funny. That's just the way it is. Don't then complain after you voted Tory, you'll pick Mustafi and be like, oh, I never thought that was going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Look, you know what you're going to get when you make certain...
I would say other political parties are available.
And you can't even tell me this isn't football related now because Marcus Rashford has made it football related. And massive respect to you, Marcus Rashford. Okay, massive respect to you. I just want to put that in there because he's earned so much respect from all of the footballing world. So just whilst he comes up, just want to pass my respects on to him for what he's doing.
Talking to the Rashford thing, that's the next game.
Yeah,
total respect for him today, but I'll tell you what, if we play like that next week, despite United the way they've been playing, do you have any confidence going into that game?
Listen, it depends how generous Rashford's feeling because we need points as much as the kids need food. So let us take some points back. Look, first thing I'll take on what you said about Mustafi. For me, it wasn't just Mustafi. Granit Xhaka oh man, his defensive lack of awareness. He's been much better recently, but I'm never ever going to be sold on Granit Xhaka. I've seen enough of him to know that he doesn't possess certain attributes that we need in a defensive midfielder, or a midfielder who has to do defensive duties. And when he was playing further back at that point, completely did not read that situation. And he doesn't have the pace to get out of jail either. Mustafi on the other side of Gabriel, again, clueless. How you're allowing Vardy to be occupying that much free space is baffling me. And then we also have to talk about Bernd Leno. What was he doing? What did he do? I
actually said that because I couldn't understand his positioning
at all.
And everyone was going, no, it's not his fault. But I was like, why was he all the way where he was? See, there's two players going out to deal with him.
Yeah.
Surely you've got to be in the middle of the goal.
100%. And listen, Robbie, I don't know who you're watching the game with, but you're right. Let me tell you that. Don't worry about that. You're right about that. You've either got to, you need to be on him. You need to be in his, literally his shadow by the time he's in that area. Or you say, look, you have to beat me with a good shot here. Gabriel is coming back. He will obviously narrow that angle down. Xhaka, yeah, fair enough. He's not going to get back at that point. But you have to at least make the player beat you. Fire that ball past you in a corner. But instead, what he's done, Vardy scored an open goal. And, so for me, you're talking about 4 players there. 3 of them have made mistakes. And, it's just really, really frustrating to me. And again, we're going to also have to talk about Aubameyang. Hasn't scored in 5 games now. He's getting a lot of flack, and he was absent today as well. I don't think he played well. But play him down the middle now. We have to play him down the middle. I think we've seen enough times that it's just not working.
All right. Well, Mo, thank you very... Oh, lost you there, Mo.
I don't know what you think about the Aubameyang thing.
I agree with you. He's got to play down the middle now. We're wasting this player at the moment. In my opinion, we got a world-class striker that's being wasted at the moment. And if I know he scored goals, and I've even said before in the past, he scores a lot of goals from that side, so why move him if he's getting them? But at the moment, he's not.
Exactly.
So put him down the middle. Put him down the middle where he's going to get the ball in positions where he can hurt the opposition. Against Manchester United, he has to play down the middle.
Yeah.
Has to.
I really like.
I don't want to see him doing recovery runs. I don't want to. I mean, we're wasting this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Play him down the middle.
Exactly. And Arsene Wenger, some strikers in the past have gone on and said he used to tell them, you just stay in that 18-yard box line. Wherever you are on the pitch, you stay central. And I think Aubameyang needs some of that right now. Be in the position to score a goal. As much as I love Lacazette, he is not doing the business for us right now. And I feel like you can see that reflected in his play. He knows that he's not. So he's trying to overcompensate in other areas. And his overcompensation in terms of getting back, putting himself about, he seems like he's picking up yellow cards to prove a point right now, in a way. And
play Aubameyang down the middle. You can always bring Lacazette off the bench later on.
Exactly.
For me, I'm with you on that.
But the way Lacazette's playing now is making it even harder for him to be that clinical striker that we need right now and get the goals. He's trying to do too much elsewhere because he's not doing what he knows we all want to see him do. So for me, it's not working, that dynamic. And the other thing I'd say as well, look, there's a lot of criticism that I've levied out today, in terms of the Ozil situation, in terms of picking Mustafi, Xhaka, whatever, Lacazette, Aubameyang. And these are all Arteta's decisions. But I am not going to start doubting Arteta. He's still got my full backing. He's going to have to figure out what he does with this team. Let's not forget, what is it, 6 games in now? With 1 loss. It's not good enough, but we're only 6 games in. In the next 6 games, if we win 4, draw 1, lose 1, whatever, and we've got fixtures that are all right. We've got United, but I think we've got, is it Villa, Leeds, Wolves after that, if I'm not wrong, something like that. Anyway, these games, they're hard games. They're hard games, but each one of them you look at and you say, right, yeah, we're not going to be shocked if we win. Do you know what I mean? It's not like we're playing Liverpool City, So the point is very, very early days. We still have to show a little bit of faith. Progress is not linear. Arteta has made that point as well. It's not just going to go up in a straight line like that. It's going to be a bit choppy. We have to give him time. And if it carries on like this, we're going to start getting impatient. But I still back Arteta.
All right. Mo, thank you very much, man.
Take care, Robbie.
Masks. These are the new normal. All you want to do is get yourself an Arsenal-inspired mask
And also these masks are comfortable. Best ones I've worn, and they actually do the job. If you want to get one, the link is in the description right now. Go to maskfc.com and get 10% off.